What's up guys, Caraguna26 here, welcome back to my channel. Again we have another squad battles video. I've got my last 4 games to show you from this week. I'm currently in Elite 2. If I do well in these 4 games though, I could make my way up to Elite 1, which hopefully I will be able to do. This is the team, one of the teams I have been using, Premier League team. I changed formation. I was using 4-3-3 and then I changed it and put Mane and Morata up front and brought Eriksen to go in behind. This is the other team that I have been using. Most of this is a pack pull team, bar Thiago, Ribery and Werner the burner. Again, I was using a 4-3-3 with this. I had Bellerobe out on the right hand side, and then I decided I wanted to go with the same formation as my other team, so I moved it into the 4-1-2-1-2 with the 3 centre mids there and put Thiago in behind. The first game I had played on this, he had a pretty good team to be fair. He had Sanchez, Kane there, 2 ones to watch cards, Inform, Azpilicueta and Underweireld as well. Once these games are finished, I will show you my rewards once I've got them. Straight away in this game though, we conceded a penalty within the first 5 minutes. To be fair, I thought it was a pretty soft penalty, not gonna lie there, but I'm sure some of you will think it just looked like Kane just fell over and then the referee gave a penalty. So within the first 5 minutes, they were already in a situation where I could be going 1-0 down here. The AI have got a penalty. And Kane takes it and for some reason tries to chip it into the top corner, so it did make it a very easy save. And then just under half an hour, win it back on the halfway line, Keita into Ribery to Werner, and then back into Ribery, who slots it into the right corner. Some of you may not be a fan of Ribery on this game, with him not having much pace, which is understandable. As a winger, I don't think he'd be too great without the pace, but I've put him up front. I've got a Hunter Chem style on him as well, which boosts that pace up, and he is just brilliant at finishing, as you can see right here. With this game, I feel like it's a lot better to have a striker who might not be the quickest, but when he gets into those positions will score 9 times out of 10 for you, rather than getting into those positions pretty much every time and not being able to score as many. And then about 10 minutes later, get Ribery in behind, runs away from the defence and slots it into the bottom corner again. I can't remember how much I did buy Ribery for, but he has been brilliant for me. Him and Werner up front have been working very well, and Thiago in behind has been brilliant. Them balls he's been able to play to Werner and Ribery there to get them in behind have been brilliant. I tried once to watch Yarmolenko out on the right while I was still playing 4-3-3. I didn't really like him too much. He seemed to be, I don't know, I played 10 games with him and I only managed to get him to score twice in those. And for a winger, for me, it just wasn't a good enough return. So I condensed it down to the 2 strikers and it's been working a lot better. As you can see here, Werner gets it, goes round the last defender and then smashes it right into the bottom left corner there. In this game, the drilled shots have been absolutely overpowered. They work most of the time and it will get you a good goal there. Thiago into Keita again, to Ribery, to Werner, back to Ribery, and it's the same story again. It's into the bottom right corner, Ribery there with his hat-trick, 4-0. All I need to do now is get the 5th goal. I've maxed out the points available for me on this game. You can see that Ribery plays it into Werner, straight back. Thiago is over there as well, but Ribery decides to go by himself. Then here we get to see it again. Good, nice little finish. Keeper doesn't stand a chance. And there it's the drilled finesse shot there. Most drilled shots do work quite well. Unfortunately, I did need 1 goal to get maximum points, but the AI went and scored to make it 4-1. Was a nice little finish there from Sigurdsson. So unfortunately, I lost my clean sheet bonus. And then the AI win it. And then, sorry, that is the end of the game. Accidentally. So we pick up at 1,700 points there, which means we're about 4,000 points off getting ourselves into Elite 1. We've got 3 games left, so shouldn't be a problem at all to be able to get ourselves into that Elite 1 spot. It's just a case of whether we can keep ourselves there before the rewards do come out at 1. Straight away in this game, within the first 2 minutes, Aurier plays it into Mane. Not the best finish in the world, does keeper nearly keeps it out. But we do manage to squeeze that under the keeper's body and make it 1-0 within the first 3 minutes of this game. I'd got a pretty decent team, but it seemed to be a fairly easy game for me. I had no troubles in this game at all. Aurea has been great as well. Mane has been brilliant, but again, I wouldn't recommend doing the SBC now with how much it's going to cost. It just doesn't seem worth it. Mane will get informs to take him past that 87. Probably not going to have to wait too long for Mane's inform cards to be past 87, and I'm going to be stuck with the 87 untradeable version, which I probably could have bought Hazard for the money that it cost me to do it. So I don't regret it. He has been brilliant for me. So the SBC, you got some packs for it as well, so that doesn't really bother me too much. And then straight away, the AI kick-off. Morata takes it from the centre-back. He fake shots inside and then slots that into the bottom left there. And we are 2-0 up within 5 minutes, or just after the 5-minute mark. But like it was going to be a pretty easy game from here on in. All I needed to do now was concentrate on getting 3 goals, try to keep my clean sheet this time, and I can get much more points than I did in the last time if we can get the 5-0. You don't get any more points for scoring any more goals after 5. The point system does cap at 5, so even if you went and won 7-8-0, you wouldn't actually get any more points than if you'd won 5-0. And then only 6 minutes later, we managed to get Morata in behind the defence again, and then he slots that into the bottom right corner, and we're 3-0 up in less than 15 minutes here in this game. If you do go 5-0 up pretty quick, I would just advise keep the ball. You get points, more points for the amount of possession you get, pass accuracy as well, and also shots on target. So what I've been doing in these games is once I get the 5th goal, I've been looking at how many shots on target I've got. It caps at 10. So in one of the games later, I went 5-0 up pretty quickly. I then looked at getting above 10 shots on target, and then it was just a case of keeping the ball to try and max out the points that I could get. Within 20 minutes here, we've seen 5 goals. Annoyingly, I couldn't keep my clean sheet again. The AI did get one back, but again, Morata into the bottom left corner, and we make it 4-1. And it's not even been 20 minutes yet in this game, so hopefully I will be able to get the 5th goal to max out the points on that. If you concede, then you definitely need to get that 5th goal. And just after half-time, we do get the 5th goal. It is 5-1. Mane there again. When you concede, you do actually lose, I think it's 75 points for losing the clean sheet. If you keep the clean sheet, you get 75 bonus points. And then for every goal you concede, you actually then lose another 20 points. So just conceding that 1 goal, it's a difference of 95 points there. We spent the rest of the game keeping the ball, and then in the 90th minute I just went forward again and got a 6th with Eriksen. Don't get any more points for that. But I thought the game would have ended once I got it past the halfway line, but it didn't. I just went through, and Eriksen there chips in with a goal as well, other than Morata and Mane. Eriksen has been very good. Got great value for money. I know he's probably a little bit out of most people's price ranges, but it was 100 grand well spent on him. He's been absolutely brilliant for me. Can't fault him at all. Every game he's getting goals, he's getting assists. He's just helped the team out so much. The passes he can make very similar to Thiago into Morata and Mane to get them in behind. It's helping me win games so much. In this game we get another 1900 points, which again, with the leaderboards updating all the time, we are about 700 points off getting ourselves into Elite 1. Don't know what happened with this, by the way. It's got the score from the last game up there in the top corner. That was just my game. It went once the game kicked off, but this guy had a very easy team to beat, full of bronzes. I know he had the icon Ferdinand, and I believe he had icon Henri as well, but they're just loan items that you can get from completing the journey. Annoyingly, it did take us about 34 minutes to get the first goal, but yet again, it was Werner in behind the defence. Gets him in behind, runs and runs away, and then just manages to slot that in to the bottom corner. There, I mean, most of his team was full of bronzes, but he did have some great plays. He had Neuer in goal, but again, that is most likely a loan item as well. Neuer, annoyingly, was very good in this game. He was quite hard to beat sometimes. He made loads of saves. That was a bit of a scrappy goal. As you can see, most keepers, most of the games when playing, the first shot that Werner had there would have just sailed in behind the keeper there, under him, or any other way. Probably wouldn't have stopped it. But Neuer there gets down, he gets to it, Fortunately, he bounced back out to Werner, who was able to slot it into a basically open goal past Ferdinand, who was trying to stop it on the line but had no chance at all. Then we get a third goal in the 56th minute here. Ribery, he chops inside and then slots it into the bottom corner. This is why I like Ribery so much. He's got the 5-star skill moves as well, so when you do your fake shots, sometimes they do beat the defenders even better than some players who've got 4, 3, 2. If you look at it here, puts his foot over, beats 2 of the defenders with 1 fake shot, come back inside, and then slots it into the bottom left corner again. His finishing is brilliant as well. He might not have the pace he's had in previous years, but in this game I don't think it really matters as much. Pace obviously will get you into more chances, but if you have a player like Walcott, he will get you more chances, he will get in behind most of the time, but will fail to finish quite a lot of the chances. But Ribery is a little bit slower, but when you get him into those chances, he will score, which I think in this game is more important. Unfortunately, again, we couldn't keep our clean sheet. The AI managed to get another one back, and I'm quite annoyed with myself that this team was littered with bronze cards, and I could still only get the 3 goals. So I'm a little bit annoyed with myself for that, but we do pick up 2,000 points, and the leaderboards had updated again since I last played, and again, we are still not into Elite 1, but we are 700 points away with 1 game to go, and this team is the easiest team I've come up against in squad battles. It's only a 2-star team, 65 rated, 79 chemistry. He's only got 3 gold cards in there. I could not have asked for a better game when I was trying to get my last win. The first goal came in the 9th minute. Mane, I think it was Mane into Morata again, who left foot first time up into the top right corner. It didn't take long to get the first goal at all. Yeah, 1-2 there with Mane again. I think when you've got 2 strikers up front, you can play the little 1-2s and beat the defenders a lot more easy. That's what I found with these teams now. 4-3-3 works, got the crosses in, but you need to have a big striker. Morata has been working with that. He's good in the air, but I think with the way the players make the runs in this game as opposed to FIFA 17, it's a lot easier to pick the defence apart with just a few passes and having 2 strikers up front. It works so well. Straight away again, the AI kick-off. We get it forward. Mane plays it into Morata. Mane then makes the run straight away. I didn't even call for the 1-2 here. Mane is just there behind all the defenders. First time finesse into the top right corner, and it's 2-0 very, very quickly. I believe it's only the 10th minute, and we are already 2-0 up. The third goal, didn't have to wait too much longer for that. 15th minute, Eriksen plays it into Morata, who's in behind again, and he finesses that into the top right corner again. Morata has been brilliant. I know he is expensive. I think I paid about 300,000 coins for him, but I think he's going to be good. The card he's got now is brilliant, and when he gets back from his injury from Chelsea, he will be picking up in forms. He'll definitely get at least 1 before the season's out. So my plan is to keep him. Wait for him to get in form, and maybe when he's 87, 88, he might be worth about 400,000 or 500,000, and then I'll see what I might do then. I might sell him on from there and make a nice little bit of profit. I'm just going to keep hold of him and hope that he does get an inform in the future. I believe he's out for about 6 weeks though, so I'll judge it. I'll judge it on his price, and but I believe when he comes back, I'm confident, very, very confident, he will be picking up more informs while he's at Chelsea there. We got the 4th goal in the 20th minute. Mane into the bottom left corner, as you can see. As you can probably tell from the games I've showed you here, Mane and Morata are picking up goals left, right and centre. I know this is only against the AI, but even so, Eriksen, nice little finish there into the bottom left. It's just the team's working well. I'm liking how this team is working, especially now I've gone down to the 4-1-2-1-2 rather than the 4-3-3. It seems to be working a lot better than it was. Sometimes Morata beat Mane, and I had Willian out on the right hand side, but just detached from the game a little bit too much. I tried 4-3-2-1, and then I felt like Mane and Willian again were just trying to play as strikers, and then they were too far up, and the midfield were too far away. So I switched to the 4-1-2-1-2, so my 2 strikers were involved with the cam in behind rather than 2 wingers and a striker all in similar positions. Once we got the 5th goal, we just kept the ball for the rest of the game, managed to pick ourselves up basically 2,700 points there. And we do get ourselves into Elite 1 with the last game after those 2,700 points we picked up. As you can see there, we make our way into Elite 1. but we are only about 1,000 points above the threshold, so I think 5 hours to go until the rewards are out, so it'll be interesting to see if I manage to stay in Elite 1. My rewards are out, so we're going to have a look now to see where I managed to finish. And we did finish in... Did we get to stay in Elite 1? I'm impressed with that. I was certain that I was going to go down to Elite 2. Oh no, we did actually go down to Elite 2. Okay. I don't know if some of you are having this experience in this as well. A lot of the time I've heard about it. You finish in Gold 3, you will get the little icon to say you finished in Gold 1. And as you can see, I finished in Elite 2, but actually got the icon there saying I finished in Elite 1 instead. We do manage to finish in Elite 2. We get that Frozen Nations kit. We get 2 mega packs, and we also get ourselves 25,000 coins. And the new featured squad is Dele Alli's squad. So we've got a Ronaldo up front, a Messi, 99 Dele Alli, 87 Kane, 1 Thorch Walker. It's a very good team. And we've also got Ronaldinho and R9 Ronaldo on the bench there, and 1 Thorch Neymar. The one thing I've noticed with this one, a lot of the others have had low chemistry. I think Muller's had about 57 chemistry, something along those lines. And this one has got itself 91. So it's going to be a lot harder to beat this team than it has been with the previous ones. Hopefully we manage to do well though. So let's get ourselves into the packs and see who we've got. We've got my Jumbo Premium Gold packs here from the Icon Edition. So we'll open them first. Do we get a shiny player? We get a board. Who's it going to be? It is Croatian. Modric. No, Mandzukic. So always the low rated ones. Got ourselves excited there. Saw the Croatian flag and thought we were going to get ourselves Modric. But it's not too bad. It's a decent pack. We'll send all this to the club. And I'll sort through it a little bit later on. And then we'll send that into the club and we'll just discard the ball and the kit. And we'll open the second Jumbo Premium Gold pack here. Can we get another board down player? We can't, so just skip on past that. Hopefully we get one of the good 81, 82s like a Vardy or a Son that's worth quite a bit. We don't, we get no one. Okay, but we'll send up, again, I'll send all that into the club. I'll deal with that in my own time. We'll send Camacho up to the transfer list there. Now we got ourselves into the Elite 2 packs here. First mega pack, come on, give me someone. Give me a board. No, no board again. Right, we'll just skip past that one. The pack gods are not favouring me at the moment. We do get quite a lot of good players here though. Vigo, Nastasic, Walters, again, nothing that's really worth anything. And then send all that to the club. Send all over here now. And then discard that. The last pack then. Go on, just give me ones to watch. I'll be happy with that. Or just any decent board that we get boards. Who is it? Is it Inform? Who is it? Striker? Adam Rooney. Wow. Still an Inform though, I'm impressed with that. But it's one of the worst ones. Shaqiri as well. Shaqiri going for anything? Shaqiri might be worth a little bit. No. No, he's not. How much is this Rooney going for? We'll have a look. Probably going to be discard price. Yeah, he's not even selling for 9,500. But I'll take it. It's an Inform. He's got decent stats, to be fair. He hasn't really got much pace, but 79 finishing, 84 shot power, 88 heading accuracy, 89 strength as well. He's got decent stamina and decent composure. He could be a decent player if you do have a Scottish Prem team and you want to get an Inform in there. I'm probably just going to get rid of him because I don't really want him in the team. And I can't see him being too useful for SBCs down the line because of the way it will link into players. Get Christensen as well. To be fair, it's not a bad pack. It could have been a lot worse. So, okay, so that is going to be the end of the video then. Like down below if you've liked this video and leave a comment as well. Let me know if you thought that should have been a penalty in the first game. And for now, I'm going to be going. I will be posting every week, at least once, maybe more. So please subscribe if you're new as well. And for now, I'll see you later. Goodbye.